In the late 19th century, the Zionist movement is born in Europe. Driven by anti-Semitism, the first Jewish immigrants moved to Ottoman Palestine to found agricultural colonies. The Great War seals the fate of the Ottoman Empire. As British troops enter Jerusalem, London commits to facilitating a Jewish national home in Palestine through the Balfour Declaration. The British mandate is formalized. Large-scale Jewish migration begins. A great Arab revolt breaks out against British colonial rule and the growing Zionist project. The UN proposes dividing the land into two states, one Arab and one Jewish, with Jerusalem under international administration. The plan is rejected by the Arab side. On May 14, Israel declares independence, triggering the invasion of 5 Arab armies. Israel wins and expands its territory 40% more than was allowed. Around 700,000 Palestinians are displaced to neighboring countries, Gaza and the West Bank. This is the Nakba. Israel defeats Egypt, Jordan, and Syria. It occupies the Sinai Peninsula, Gaza, and the West Bank. 1 million Palestinians come under military administration, starting the period of occupation. Egypt and Syria launch a surprise attack. The Israeli counteroffensive, backed by the US, leads to a ceasefire with severe consequences, including the 1973 oil crisis. Israel signs peace with Egypt and returns the Sinai. At the same time, it intensifies settlement building in the West Bank, making a future Palestinian state harder to achieve. Frustration built up by the occupation explodes in a popular uprising. The Palestinian question returns to the center of the global agenda. Israel and the PLO sign peace in Washington. The Palestinian National Authority is created, splitting the West Bank into a complex patchwork of mixed control. The collapse of diplomacy at Camp David leads to a violent uprising. Israel responds with military incursions and the construction of a separation wall. Israel dismantles its settlements and withdraws its troops from the Strip, aiming to ease the military burden and unilaterally redefine its security borders. Hamas takes control of Gaza after an internal conflict. Israel and Egypt imposed a blockade, sealing the Strip off from the world. Hamas launches an unprecedented coordinated attack against Israel, 1,200 dead and around 250 hostages. Israel responds with a large-scale military offensive in Gaza that lasts more than 2 years and causes the worst humanitarian crisis in its history. The International Court of Justice processes cases for alleged genocide and war crimes. In October 2025, Donald Trump announces a ceasefire deal and a peace plan for the region. The Board of Peace he creates includes no Palestinian member. At the early 2026, in Davos, Jared Kushner unveils its plan for rebuilding Gaza. Donald Trump says that it could become an enclave even better than Monaco by its economic and real estate potentials. 5 weeks later, Israel and the US launch a surprise offensive against Iran.
Iran and Hezbollah retaliate, and Israel attacks southern Lebanon and occupies a border strip roughly 10 kilometers deep.